For nearly 15 years, Marcus Williams had arrived before sunrise without missing a single shift. Inside the massive aerospace factory, everyone knew he could solve problems others couldn't. He never looked for recognition because he believed the machine spoke louder than titles. That quiet reputation would soon be put to the ultimate test. Marcus had personally helped assemble the company's most advanced turbine system years earlier. Every major upgrade carried his fingerprints, even if his name never appeared in the reports. Whenever production lines stopped, managers always called him first. To the factory workers, he wasn't just an engineer, he was the problem solver. One Monday morning, company executives arrived for a surprise inspection of the facility. The production floor instantly became quieter as senior managers followed behind the CEO. Marcus continued working without paying attention to the executives walking past him. He cared more about keeping the machines running than impressing anyone. Richard Collins believed the company needed fresh faces to lead its engineering future. He praised young professionals with impressive degrees and polished presentations. Years of practical experience seemed less important in the executive boardroom. Marcus had no idea those conversations were about to affect his career. Later that afternoon, Ethan Brooks demonstrated a new efficiency plan to senior management. His presentation was polished and supported by impressive digital simulations. The executives applauded the proposal, without questioning its real-world testing. Marcus quietly watched from the production floor below. During the presentation, Marcus noticed several technical details that didn't match the actual machine. He considered mentioning the issue, but chose to stay focused on his assignment. Experience had taught him that good engineering always reveals the truth eventually. Sometimes time explains what words cannot. The following morning, Marcus received an unexpected meeting request from Human Resources. He assumed it was another routine discussion about equipment maintenance schedules. Instead, several executives were already waiting when he entered the conference room. The atmosphere felt unusually tense from the very beginning. Richard thanked Marcus for his years of dedication before delivering unexpected news. The company had decided to restructure the engineering department immediately. His position was being eliminated as part of the new organizational plan. The room fell completely silent after those words. Marcus asked only one question before signing the paperwork placed in front of him. He wanted to know who would maintain the turbine system after his departure. The CEO confidently replied that the new engineering team was fully prepared. Marcus quietly nodded without saying another word. Carrying only his toolbox and personal belongings, Marcus walked to the factory one final time. Many co-workers stopped working to shake his hand before he reached the exit. Without saying much, he thanked them for years of friendship and teamwork. No one inside the building realized how much knowledge was leaving with him. Marcus packed the last of his tools into an old black toolbox without showing any frustration. Before leaving, he carefully organized every maintenance record exactly where the team could find it. Several co-workers watched in silence, knowing they were saying goodbye to the factory's most experienced engineer. Marcus smiled politely and wished everyone success before walking out the door. The very next morning, Ethan proudly assumed responsibility for the massive turbine system. Executives gathered on the observation deck, expecting production to improve immediately. Everyone believed the transition would be smooth without Marcus around. For the first few hours, everything appeared perfectly normal. Shortly after lunch, warning lights suddenly flashed across the control panels. The turbine automatically slowed itself after detecting an unexpected vibration. Engineers rushed toward the control room, searching for the source of the problem. The confident atmosphere quickly turned into growing concern. Ethan reviewed every diagnostic report, but couldn't identify the hidden fault. The system displayed normal readings, even though the vibration continued increasing. Several senior engineers suggested shutting down production before damage occurred. The CEO reluctantly approved the emergency stop. Within minutes, the entire production line came to a complete standstill. Assembly workers quietly stepped away from the silent machines awaiting instructions. Every hour of downtime was costing the company thousands of dollars. Pressure inside the executive offices continued to grow. Richard Collins ordered every engineering team to investigate the unexpected shutdown. Specialists reviewed software, electrical systems, and mechanical components throughout the day. Despite their combined experience, the problem remained completely unexplained. Frustration spread through the factory with every passing hour. Late that evening, an experienced technician remembered something Marcus always checked first. The maintenance records revealed handwritten notes describing a rare vibration pattern. No digital manual contained that important information. The room suddenly became very quiet. The notes explained a unique calibration process developed years earlier during the machine's construction. Marcus had created a procedure after months of testing that no official manual described. Only someone familiar with the machine's history would recognize those instructions. The executives finally understood how valuable that experience had been. Richard quietly asked the engineering director one simple question. "Who else knows this system as well as Marcus?" he asked. The room remained completely silent for several uncomfortable seconds. No one had an answer. For the first time, the CEO realized the company hadn't simply lost an employee. It had lost years of practical knowledge that couldn't be replaced overnight. Finding a solution would require more than impressive presentations and expensive degrees. Richard knew exactly who he needed to call next.